I would need to tell Mr. Leo what hours he has. Yes, I would. Yes, hello. Links to the spreadsheet is right there. Skittles, do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to subscriber 1A, the leader of the Flip world. He doesn't need to look up a link to his spreadsheet. He gets first-class service. I will tell him the amount of hours he has. Mr. Leo, good sir, Mr. Leo, allow me to tell you how many hours you have. As of right now, you have 1 hour. Good day, Mr. Leo. You currently have 1 hour. Please make use of your hour as you see fit. Mr. Leo. Gentleman Leo. While I eat broccoli. It's probably a little loud, this music. I'm Leo's... Yes. I'm all of your personal servants. Isn't that... Excuse my manners. For eating while streaming. Isn't that the job of the streamer? To be everybody's personal servant? Playing games for you guys? I thought that's what it was all about. 1 hour is not a lot of time. It's not a very satisfying amount of time. That is for sure. That's understandable. Well, Skittles was... I know Skittles is still saving. I mean, Skittles has 12 hours now, which is a sizable amount. So maybe I don't know. Maybe he's... I shouldn't presume to speak. But he wants to keep saving up. Okay. That's what I thought. Alright. Well, in lieu of having someone else, Live isn't that long. Well, it's longer than 12 hours. Dude, the music's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? The heck? I have no idea why it's so quiet. I'll turn it up. Maybe it's just this song. Must just be this song. I procrastinate. Dude, I try to rush through games like that because I'm very aware of, you know, the amount of time RPGs take when streaming. Eating broccoli today, by the way. You know, the problem with it's a good healthy late night snack. The problem is it's just steamed broccoli with garlic. The problem is stuff like this always makes you want to have like a piece of peanut butter toast for dessert. That never happened, Skittles. Come on. Dude, the music's still so quiet. What the heck? Yeah. Hey, Radon. Using guides to cut down the time? Well, guides are not necessarily off limits, but if it's a game that I like or respect, it's always more fun to play without a guide. I mean, like, I prefer to use guides more for games that are, like, very obtuse. You know, like, make older games that are very obtuse, where maybe they expect you to be using Nintendo Power to play through, or, you know, and games that aren't really that long, but like if you're talking about like an RPG, like knowing where to go, and it takes away all the feeling of exploration, and like kind of takes away all the fun. Using guides for those kind of games kind of ruins the experience. I don't know. Like I would try to only use guides if it's necessary, especially for like a longer game. like an RPG, using like a guide. I guess it could. What song is this? This is a piece of music from Tomb Raider 2 on the PS1. It's called Classical Lara. You know, this piece of music plays in Tomb Raider during like a couple of different vehicle sections, I believe. I used to, and also you can play it in her home on her stereo. I used to always think that this was some sort of famous classical piece that they put in the game. I didn't find out until a lot later that it was actually an original piece of music that was made by Nathan McCree, the guy who did the Tomb Raider soundtracks. At least the first 3 of them, which are the best ones. Dude, it's really good. It's good enough to like pass for like some famous classical piece of music in my. At least to my idiot ears. Hey, Radon. Let's look at Radon. Did you guys? Oh, you don't have an hour. Sorry. Cool if you did though. This is a little louder. Wait a second. That's probably too loud. That's probably too loud. Okay. The other songs are really quiet. Sorry. You missed what I was saying? Just basically, I always used to assume that that was a famous piece of classical music that they just stuck in there, like some sort of like free use music. But it's actually an original piece of classical music that was done by the guy who did the Tomb Raider soundtracks, by the soundtrack artists. So it's an original piece of music, but I've always thought it could pass for like a famous classical piece of music. It is really good. Well, you could. I mean, you don't have to do that, Mr. Leo. If no one else comes soon, I'll just play some random game. I'll be my own requester. I definitely have things that I would like to play. Particularly arcade games. I'm going to look at my list of arcade games right now. Excuse me. Yes. So since nobody here right now is in a frame where they want to make a request, what do I want to play? Assuming nobody else shows up in the next couple of minutes. Grab my controller. Playing another arcade game seems like a good idea. So many. Yeah, we could play the Battletoads arcade game. I've never actually even played that, much less streamed it. Probably wouldn't take that long. There's a game called Sexual Trivia. What's that? There's all kinds of games. Wow. Where's Battle? No. Why is it not? I'm trying to type in on the keyboard to search. It's not working. This music is pretty banging. This is from Herzog's Y, the sort of well-known strategy game for Genesis. You know, like the original RTS games. Battletoads. Think about an interesting arcade game? Well, there's a lot of interesting arcade games, you know. There's a lot of them. Alright. Pause the music now. Yeah, so let me just say one more time. As you can see, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but we got the new subscriber request screen here. Check it out. Yeah, it lists all the systems, and you can see there that there are more systems. Your ears can finally breathe. Like a moment of silence, you know, to let everybody relax, let your ears relax. You can see that there are systems there that are allowed now, like PS2 and GameCube, and the reason why is because I figure if anybody wants to request any of those games, I can just download them. All of those systems we should be able to emulate no problem now, even PS2, at least in theory. And, you know, I don't have those full libraries, not even close, but we can just download. We just download games. If somebody would like to request one of those. But if we still don't have a requester, I'll play my own game. How about that? I'm gonna play my own game. Oh, Skittles, I'm sorry. I meant I would run out to the store real quick and buy them. Of course. That's what I mean by download. Like, aren't you familiar with the slang these days? The slang that the kids are using? Pimple. Team tough guy who's like a tank. While lasting finesse, he can smash something, 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 something. Yeah, so we're going to play this game today, not in honor of the terrible new Battletoads game that there's some idiots are making and coming out on some system, which doesn't matter. Not in honor of that. We're going to play this new Battletoads game, which has a good art style and looks awesome. Who do we want to play? Let's play as Rash, the crew. Yeah, it's millennial slang for run to the store. I know. What a lit generation. That's what I always say. Those millennials, they're so awesome. They're so lit. This game starts out a lot like Battletoads and Double Dragon. Like, it's kind of a similar level, the first level of that game. Just with like kind of more awesome graphics. Because we're also like on a spaceship, which is just like basically like a one big large platform. Check out how awesome the graphics are. Dude, is everyone okay with is everyone cool with the music level? I think it's good, right? Is it too quiet for the game, or is it alright? Seems good, I think. Hey, stop that. Let me just talk some more and make sure. Is it good? Oh no, they got me. Can you not do the thing where you like kick them on both sides in this game? Oh yeah, you got the dash attacks. Look at the dash animation in this game. It's awesome. And this game's got weapons, which kick ass. Which, I mean, you know, obviously, all the Battletoads games have the weapons. Like the stick, the classic stick in classic Battletoads. This is your favorite Battletoads game? It's definitely not mine. My favorite Battletoads game is the original, for sure. Oh, there's that double attack that goes on both sides. The original. I think you can't beat the original, like, as far as, like, just for pure creativity in game design. And... just for sheer depth and creativity. Like, this game is a really cool game, and it kind of sacrifices some of the huge amount of variety that the NES one has for more playability and just more visceral animation and stuff. Like, the animation is beautiful. I mean, it's certainly the best looking Battletoads game, but it's also, like, it kind of loses something by... I've said before that beat-em-ups are one of my less favorite genres. Because they're, you know... And beat-em-ups to be good really need a little something extra. They can't just be, like, in my opinion, they can't just be, like, just fighting dudes for the whole game. Because they get old so... they get repetitive so fast. Unless, you know, unless the music and sound of the game, the music and the graphics of the game are just, like, that good. In which case they can, like... Ow! Not bad. Which, you know, they are in this game, so it's okay, but you know, my favorite beat-em-ups usually have more variety in them. Either, like, mini-games, or, like, obstacle courses, or platforming, all of that stuff. Anything. Anything that adds more variety is good. You're not having fun. Well, the reason why you're not having fun with Battletoads, in my opinion, is because Battletoads is just an extremely high skill level game, you know, but you can't really get to the point, like, it's extremely rewarding, but the thing about Battletoads is it's extremely rewarding if you can hang with its difficulty, you know. But if you can't, then it's obviously not going to be any fun. Like, for most people, the barrier for reaching that point is just going to be too high. So it's understandable. But if you can overcome that barrier, it's one of the most rewarding games on the NES, in my opinion. The Capcom Double Dragon games, yeah, I've only played those like a tiny bit. I should play those more. We should play those on stream sometime. Those are all extremely good-looking games. Like, those seem like they've got to be some of just the best beat-em-ups. Like, they have leveling stuff in them. They've got, like, a ton of depth, and they've got, like, multiple paths. They're super cool. Right. Stats and branching paths. Yeah, I mean, like, to me, the stats is fine. Stats, special moves, and stuff like that. That helps with variety, too, but I still would rather have, like, more just variety of actual gameplay. Branching paths is good. I like the way this game displays the bosses. Oh, I forgot to turn on the timer. This level's cool, by the way. It's like an updated version of Arctic Cavern, kind of. That was a short first level. Let's start it at 6 minutes. Sounds good. Yeah, the music in this level is great too. And you get different attacks on the side-scrolling parts, which is sort of is. You get some different attacks. Like this attack work. I guess it's more based on the enemy than the fact that it's side-scrolling. But because there's enemy-specific attacks in this game. And of course, you got the ice physics and momentum, since it's an ice level. You have to have that. Look at these. Look at these guys. You gotta do more jump kicks. The axe kick. You gotta like try to make use of all of our animations. You will die. There's the snowman from the classic game. Hey Colic, what's up? Take that snowman. Take that Frosty. It is the arcade Battletoads that we're playing right now. I requested it myself. That's my last life. The music in this stage kind of I guess in the game in general, it kind of has a little bit of a... Oh, okay, I picked a different Toad. That's good, actually. We need to see the different animations. I was going to say, it has kind of a Super Nintendo David Wise feel to it. I like a little bit Donkey Kong Country. I think, anyway, because it was during that era, so that would make sense. Well, I was playing as Zitz, but I switched to Rash just now. They all have different animations, which is awesome. This is a really cool game. It's a shame that it seemed to get such a limited release. Look at his drill attack on the downed enemy. Ah, the gun! He picked up the gun! That son of a bitch. Give me that gun. Yes, so I saw, I actually saw somebody do like a 1 credit, I think it was a 1 credit clear this game for AGDQ. There was a, I think that was, whoops, I went back to Rash. I wanted to stay as Zitz. I don't remember if he got it or not. I believe it's like really hard to get a 1 credit clear of this game. I obviously am not going to be trying to do that. Hey, that's right, Sapphire Drew. You could be here just in time. I like stuff like that, the environmental hazards. That's another thing that I think is really good for beat-em-ups is environmental hazards like that. That helps to add some variety. But personally, my favorite is probably platforming. Like, not enough beat-em-ups like make use of like platforming. The gun is awesome. You son of a bitch. There we go. The reindeer. The enemy design is very good in this game. Killer reindeer in the snow level now. It's a good idea. Sound effects are good. Music is good. You thinking of requesting something? What's that, Sapphire? You're going to probably finish playing through this game first. I don't think it'll take that long, because we're just going to credit feed our way through it. And it's not really like a super long game. This weapon is fun, right? Jack Brothers and the Virtual. Yeah, that one's not gonna work. I made a sheet that shows all the available systems. That's not one of them. Because I still don't have a Virtual Boy emulator, and I'd have to, I'd have to figure one out. Anyway, at any rate, we can't do Virtual Boy games in the present time. I probably should try to set that up, though. That would be a good idea. I've never played a Virtual Boy game, so it'd be cool to play one. Oh yeah, do you? Well, still. That game does have amazing music. I have one of the songs in my playlist. Oh wait, I want this. Oh, I missed it. Darn, I missed the weapon. Oh, I got it. Okay, good. Well, I'm sure it's a good game, but At any rate, I'm not gonna play until I finish this first. Thought about getting Virtual Boy? Like, getting the actual system? Oh, I didn't realize he has this... Look at this dash attack he has. It's so awesome. Where he becomes a bulldozer. Wow. And that's a unique one to this game. That does not exist in, like, the Super Nintendo game or the NES game. The NES game doesn't have different attacks for both for the Toads. The Super Nintendo one does. But that one is just Rash and Pimple. It's not Zitz. So, yeah, this boss is pretty tough, I think. I like Snake bosses too. Reminds me of Smash TV. Let's switch to Pimple for a little bit. He's got the football dash, which is different from the Super Nintendo game, where he like uses like an iron or something in his dash attack. Dude, he anticipated my movement. You son of a bitch. Like the hammer attack is the same. It might even be the same sprites as the Super Nintendo game. How can you tell where he's gonna attack? Really good boss music. Oh, you can still attack him when his head is up there like that. And the jumping iron is the same animation as the Super Nintendo game. I think some of the sprites might have been pulled out of the Super Nintendo version. They pulled out the blood for the arcade game. Yeah, only the arcade game has blood like this. They would have put it in the console versions, but probably they didn't because of Nintendo. If it were although there is a Battletoads Genesis game, it doesn't have blood, but if it were like a more Genesis... If there was like a Genesis exclusive one, I bet it might have blood. Maybe. Go back to Zitz. Of course, oh, look at this. He's got a jumping chainsaw attack. I haven't seen that before. Look at that. Of course, the more the fight goes, the more damage he takes, the faster he gets. Just like any Battletoads boss. This is just like a classic Battletoads boss. Feels a lot like the bosses from the original NES game. Yeah, this is the arcade one. For the record, I have beaten the NES and the Super Nintendo one on stream before. But we've never beaten the arcade one on stream before. Of course, the arcade one would be one of the easiest since you could just credit feed it. Unless you're going for a one credit clear. Which we're not. Because it's really hard. It's extremely hard. But that's different. Ow. I like Zitz. I like his animation. I might like his animations the best. Oh, we chainsawed his head off. Nearly $5 worth of quarters. Nah. I'm gonna pretend I have $1 million worth of quarters. Nobody is the dealer of death. The animation where he pushes the buttons. There's the real Dark Queen. That's what she's supposed to look like. In games that are actually Battletoads games. Looks good, too. Everything in this game looks great. What for, those stupid games? Guess moms for more. Look at him drilling the dudes on the ground. And doesn't this sound like a Donkey Kong Country track right here? Isn't that how Donkey Kong Country that is? You guys sure the music isn't too quiet? I don't know. It seems a little quiet to me. You gotta be able to feel the music. You better be able to feel... It is... I knew it was a tad quiet. I'm gonna turn it up a tad then. Let's see how that is. Hug the mountain. Should that be my strategy? The way you attack this guy is hilarious. See, you can't... They didn't do that on the consoles. Yeah. This is such a, like, funny, badass game. It's kind of like the epitome of what they wanted to realize with Battletoads. At least in terms of, like, the visuals and the combat system. But the NES one is still the best. Like... As far as, like, a video game experience, the NES one still delivers the most goods and value. But this game is really cool. Whoa. Bulldozing. Rat. It is still flipped. Yes, it is. It's gonna stay flipped until someone flips it back. And it's probably been killing Skittles too. Skittles, are you gonna be okay with this flipped couch blanket? Like, it must be killing him because he's trying to save his points up for like something extreme, but he doesn't like it when the couch blanket is flipped. He doesn't like that. This is a lot like, I don't know, like the rocket level from Battletoads Double Dragon. This game is very similar to Battletoads Double Dragon in its design. Which is not a bad thing, but... Battletoads Double Dragon is always like a little bit too much beat 'em up for me. You should flip it back. Skills would appreciate that. It's unreadable. See, Skittles is having trouble reading it. Animation never gets old. Let's respect it. I like the football head dash attack. Other rats throw up after you beat them up a bunch. This game is so badass. What would be a good time to do so? I don't know. Whenever you're ready, I guess. Ancient Evil. Yeah, now wouldn't be a terrible time for that, if you want. When least convenient. That's fair. Stop making your cat hungry. No. That's my favorite thing to do. Shoot him. Oh, he's kneeing me. Ow. He can do his own grab attack. Like that. That's pretty cool. Football attack. He's got a strong wake-up attack. Okay, back to Rash. I haven't used him in a while. The classic spike foot dash. I think there's like sort of some platforming in this game. Is Rash the only one that has the double attack that attacks on both sides in this game? I'm not sure if anybody else could do that. This weapon is a lot of fun. Oh, they smashed me. Oh, look, he was on the toilet. There was a rat on the toilet there. Oh! Oh, what's he doing? That's not fair. Only this time. Man, this would be such a hard game to one credit clear. Because these attacks seem so hard to avoid, some of them. Axe kick. I mean, I know it is. I've seen people try to do it. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the guy who did try to do it for HQ might have failed. Defcon 2, it says. Defcon 1. Ishmi 4 has its own Defcon. Oh, look at that stream kick. Look at that stream kick. That's a unique animation. Now he got me. Ancient Evil has been redeemed. What is gonna happen? I hope it won't be disappointing. Did someone just redeem something? Hold on a second, I'm busy playing video games. I wonder if some Ancient Evil is gonna happen. Whoa, what's happening? Hold on a second. I'm trying to think of what it is. Ancient Evil. The Ancient Evil of Broccoli has appeared. Oh no! It's cold! Oh, the evil! The Ancient Evil! Hello. I am the ancient blood vial. And now I control this stream. You all work for me now. I am the ancient evil. Do you know? Do you know what the ancient evil is? Look inside. Look inside! It's butterscotches! Butterscotches! Oh! Oh! Butterscotches. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if I eat one of these evil possessed butterscotches. Yes, we already ate the old candy, or when we already threw it out. I did eat one of those one time. These are relatively new. They were probably bought less than a year ago. Still good. But they do taste a little bit evil. Wrong screen. Not bad. Goes well with broccoli. Evil. 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 $1 million. That was well worth the points, wasn't it, Mr. Leo? Wow. That was pretty good. The ancient evil has been unleashed. Nothing's ever going to be the same again. Good luck, Skittles. Good luck on that. Uh-oh. What about the darkness? Yeah, what about the darkness? Maybe you should go for that one, Sapphire Drew. Uh-oh. Eat this. No, I don't want to eat that. I want to eat this butterscotch. 287k counting. That sounds like you're getting points at a reasonable pace. Yeah, that's it. Mr. Leo, he seems to know how I work. Oh, look, there's the Dark Queen. Kind of. You bet she doesn't, like, actually appear as an enemy in this game, really. She looks good in the cutscene, though. Give me this thing. I need this. Give me this. Alright. Oh, no, I get that. Ow. This guy's not that hard. Oh, the lasers. Ouch. Why are nipples hard? Because it's a very exciting battle. Sapphire. Oh yeah, it's holding space. That's why. That's the real reason. You could give away your channel points. But you need those channel points, Radon. What if you want to redeem for one of the amazing choices? You might need those. These butterscotches are actually pretty good. Boy. Now you might have got me hooked on these. This boss is pretty hilarious. Now that's the true ancient evil. You guys have got me hooked on these sugary butterscotches. Ah, I got him in a pattern. Wait, maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Look at this pattern. Maybe it's a vote. Good thing about that. The true answer is shrouded in mystery, you know. Did you say? What did you say? Mashing time? It's not that. This guy just won't give up. He's a real trooper. It's funny how he gets more dangerous the more of him you chop up. It's a pretty cool boss. Ah! Stomping time or mashing time? Which is it? His disgust makes you laugh. It does. What about my disgust over it? Does that make you laugh too? Probably not as much. You son of a bitch. Man. No, get up. My Bane voice, my favorite Bane voice. I don't need to change that. That aerial chainsaw is too dangerous. I should do dash attacks, I guess. Oh, finally. Man, that guy sucks. Who wants to come over and play this game 2 players with me? Nobody is the Duke of Disruption. Darn. Destroy Ratbiter. It's cool that they have, you know, they even have one of these in this game. That's right, Skittles. That's the only way I can actually do it. Way. I'm supposed to hit up here. Oh, there we go. No? Oh, I'm not gonna make it. What? Now what do I hit? Oh man. It's hard to tell what you're supposed to hit for that boss. For that guy. The pineapple? That's been redeemed before. It do give you a lot of time, and I still didn't have enough. Oh yeah, I'm glad they have one of these levels in this game. This is a lot like the Super Nintendo one, though, but different environment. Whoa. That was my super? that my super? Yeah, keep using that. You beat this thing up? Oh, you can. Nice. Look at that blood. I don't even remember this level, dude. This level's awesome. Wow. It looks so good. This feels more like a classic Battletoads, though, you know, since it's a little bit different from like just a simple beat 'em up. Ow. No dash. Oh! You got me. Let's try Rash. I got his attacks. Oh yeah, that's right. He's got the spinning blade thing. That's right. Whoa. Could have been, yeah, it probably could have been Super Nintendo. I mean, some of the animations from this game are just like taken from the Super Nintendo version. Nice. Ow. But no Wrecking Ball in this one. See, the one in the NES is still the best one of these levels because of the Wrecking Ball. It's like one of the coolest environmental type of attack type things we've ever come up with. That was such a good idea. There. What's that? Whoa. Specials are so cool. What? Got it. Whoa! Should have saved my special. Ah, well, didn't need it. Hey, there's one. Give me that! No! The special! I missed it. Son? I should have picked Pimple. Very satisfying. It's cool that you can kill those things. That's a pretty good level. Those guys were called ugly mugs. I'm the dealer of death.
Mission complete.
Yes. And here's the Double Dragon level. Look at how... This isn't even Battletoads Double Dragon, but look how Double Dragon this is. There's a Dark Queen on the wall. And the Robo-Rat. If he's a Robo-Rat, does that mean that Robo-Manus is the Robo version of a Manus? That's a fun downwards attack there. Ow. I've used quite a lot of credits. Probably like over 20 now. At this point. Big black. I feel like when they're on the ground like that, you should be able to kick them. Touchdown. He says touchdown when he does his dash attack. All right. The voices for the toads are also very satisfying. They just sound like very deep, manly voices. From Mission 3, you banded 2. 2 of 2s, too much loading. Oh. But did you like From Mission 1 now, right? Well, I'm going to go all the way to left alive. What do you mean? In this game? I'm gonna beat this game. It's like not that much farther. You loved one. Wait, what? The reputation. Oh, is that the latest Front Mission game? Left Alive? People not like that one? Yeah, I want to get into those games too. Not well received, huh? That's too bad. A spin-off revival. Universally panned by all. I did, yeah, I guess I heard that little, I heard something about that. Didn't see anything of it though. And why was it so panned? What's that? Slam. The manga. There's a big continuous story. How's 3 so far? Is it better than 2? Yeah. Vermin. Oh no. Kick him off the screen. Vanillaware? He's doing a front mission game? They simplified from 2, so that's good, right? Leo's never abandoned me. What's this? Oh. The balls part. That's always fun. I like this part of the game. Oops! Smashed! Oh, I had to go in the middle. Rash! This part's pretty cool. Even though it's a little hard to see what's coming up. But that's okay. That's awesome. Like the use of 3D here. We're all just gonna be let down by heroes. That's why you gotta. That's right. I mean, you gotta. Remember, the heroes are fallible. Even me. Well, maybe not me, but most. You're not doing a mecha strat. Vanillaware. Boy, is it gonna be like Foundation? Well, I bet that'll be awesome. Seems like, you know, lately they can't really do any wrong. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of their games, though. I need to, like, play Odin's Spear and some of that stuff. Long enough to become the Skittle. Become the Skittle. Drill him! Drill his head! That's an awesome on the ground attack there. When I suggested not playing all the Famicom games, it was all disillusions. Oh, this is my favorite part. No time for playing with boxes. Oops. The middle. It was the middle there, of course. Oh. I like that part of the level. It's pretty fun. It is all balls. It's a good use of that emote. Yeah, I mean, I didn't say I didn't say I definitely wouldn't play all of them. I just said that if we ever get up to the point where Dr. Sparkle, we've caught up with all of his Cronteno episodes, it might be a good time to think about taking a break. Maybe. That's all. Wouldn't mean that we would never do all the Famicom games. But by that point, we'd be like up to 800 or 900. Audrey would have played so many games, you know? I think Zitz is my favorite. He's got the coolest attacks. You son of a bitch. It was all just a sham. I'm sorry, Skillies. Will you forgive me? Big Blag again. Oh, he's pretty strong. He can roll around the best of them. Uh-oh. Lost my big thing. Ow. He's pretty strong. Whoa. Uh-oh, you got bigger. Whoa. He's pretty strong. You have sub rights. That's true. I should have thought of that. Yeah, I chainsawed him. Down to size. Is just one more level after this? Like, Robo Manus is the final boss, right? This game always seemed a little bit incomplete because it doesn't end in like a final battle against the Dark Queen. And the last level doesn't really feel like the last level, but I guess it's... It's definitely a hard game. Like the other Battletoads games. It's really hard to not die in this game. If you were under any kind of credits limit, it would be definitely very challenging. But it would be extremely hard. Because a lot of these attacks are really difficult to avoid. I'm sure there's ways. Definitely some cheap bosses in this game. And even just regular enemies. Son of a bitch. The attacks are so effective. Yeah, we did it. This game's taking longer than I thought, but I think this is one more level. This is the collector of corpses.
Mission complete.
Manus. He looks very different from the NES game. This should be the last level. Can you play? Yes! Nachos, you want to play? Come on in. This is a cool stage because it's just like different from the other stages, but it's still kind of a weird stage for the final stage of the game. Nachos, come on, come in, Nachos. Put your quarter on the machine. But this kind of stuff is Battletoads to me. Yeah, get the power up. 3-way. Oh, I lost my 3-way. Get that. It's cool that you have power-ups in this level. This is like Contra 3-ish. Flame spreader. I wish this power-ups weren't timed. This is the arcade version of Battletoads. We played this one on stream. A galloping ghost. Yeah, they probably had this, or maybe even still have this. Oh, you have super moves in this. You have super moves in this level too. This is a fun level. Get the mech. I'll force you into requesting something, Nachos. I'm gonna be in trouble. Yeah, that's what that's why I just said it. It definitely seems a little unfinished. But it's still an amazing game. It's also weird because the last level is like this kind of weird shooter level, and there's no Dark Queen like actual fight. And that just seems kind of weird. Would have been amazing though if there was. Like one final level in a tower or something. They could do damage to the environment. Oh, they had an incomplete build? Maybe they did, I don't know. Was this the final level? Because this is the final level. It's supposed to be. Did you request something bad or not? You're allowed to request whatever you want. Bad games can be fun. It's fine. You can also request mediocre games. Oh my goodness, we need more credits. Not sure if it matters which code you use. I think they're all the same in this level. 12 hours of living. Could. I guess I wouldn't necessarily want you to request like a bad game for a really long time. But we could like negotiate. I love to check out bad games. What was Cypher playing? Yeah, sorry, I unplugged your controller, Nachos. My bad, I tripped. Whoa, this shit's all falling on me. It's all falling on me. I don't love all bad games, but it is fun to check them out. Ow. Yeah, this level's almost like, kind of like a cross between a shooter and a Smash TV or something. But it's pretty cool, it's pretty fun. Laser! Oh, look how good this laser is, I lost it, but it's awesome. Yeah, I get to keep it. Nice. Yeah, I definitely want Asian to save up for more Quest for Glory so I can play more of that. Definitely want more of that. Hey, yeah. This is a cool boss too. I love how the music gets faster too, just like classic Battletoads game. Do you think maybe they ran out of time with this game? I think that's a distinct possibility. Definitely feels not quite right for this to be the last level. I mean, this game is still awesome, it's still amazing, but really cool arcade game. But man, just imagine if it had a proper like final level, or like a proper final boss. Oh man, this is a little bit weird in this. He's so different from how he is in the NES one. Like this hopping robot guy, now he's like a giant Goliath dude. Just comes in and like breathes rockets at you. Oh, what's he doing? Put that out. This. I want that laser. Laser time. Does anybody know the real story? Like, is it out there? Oh, this part's cool. Dodge the shots. This is like classic rare obstacle course type design here. There is some good obstacle course type stuff in this game. It's not even a boss right now, like it's just dodge. It's a dodge fest, but that's fine. I mean, I guess I can, or maybe can you actually? Oh, you are supposed to shoot his hands, never mind. It's just like a classic rare boss. Sort of simple, but like it speeds up, gets more challenging as it goes. Good boss design. She's like so insane now. But there's more. There's more. It's not over yet. This is a good boss. I mean, this is a good quality boss. It just doesn't feel... It feels a little wrong for it to be the final boss. It's not the Dark Queen. And also, like, it's not a beat... You know, it's not a beat... The final boss should be done with, like, the basic beat-em-up controls and gameplay. And not like the way you shoot it like that. It feels a little bit off. But this is a really cool boss. Warning, warning, cerebral tissue auxiliary power. What? Get his brain! Get his brain! You son of a bitch! Yeah, the laser is what I need. Give me the laser. It even kind of homes in a little bit. Oh, look at this blood flying all over the place when you laser him. Good, satisfying weapon. This level, this shooting, like, kind of contra-ish shooting level is so good on its own that you almost wish there were more levels like this. The weapons are really nice in this level. Okay, we got it. Also the 3D effects on the ship is like back and forth. So that's the last boss. The friends we made along the way. Yeah, that's true.
Mission complete.
Bad guys never seem to go quietly. So Robo's last shot reduces the toads to sporty into a flaming jalopy, trying hard but failing miserably to maintain their cool, unflappable image. The toads crash their bullet-ridden banger on an empty planet. Sounds like it should be the beginning of another game. The toads are the heroes in this game. They escape the mango wreck completely unscathed, using the teleporters that they just happen to have with them. They travel back to base. That's convenient. Totally awesome. You whooped the Dark Queen's butt and thwarted her usual galaxy-dominating plans. Mission time 108:19. This is a good ending. There was at least supposed to be a Christmas-themed level. But there kind of is. There is a Christmas-themed level. Really phoned in the narrative. Well, I mean, like, that's a funny ending, but it doesn't cover up the fact. It doesn't quite cover up the fact that the ending that doesn't feel quite right, and it feels like there's supposed to be another level there. It does feel like they either ran out of money or time. Right, Big Snake is the boss of that level. Yeah, that was awesome. It's still an awesome game. Still an awesome game. Probably really fun in 2 players. Never tried it that way. You rescue Santa. All right, are we ready for a request? Does anyone have a request now? I might have a butterscotch from the Ancient Evil jar, which was unlocked by Mr. Leo. Thanks to Mr. Leo unlocking the Ancient Evil, I can have as many butterscotches as I want. Thank you, Mr. Leo. I made a request earlier. That's true, Sapphire Drew did. He's not here now. Or is he? Maybe he is. Well, while you guys talk about it amongst yourselves, let me go get some more water. Be right back.
Stomping time.
It's a good game. I don't know if I've rated that game before. So let me do that before we move on to whatever we're going to play next. These butterscotches are good. It's been a long time since I've had butterscotches. I don't have it in here. Let's see. Let's see. I think an 8 for the game. Could maybe like do a 7 because of the only reason would be probably the unfinished feeling of the game. But it's, I don't know, it's the quality is still there, and it is a really fun arcade game. I think it deserves an 8. Music, I don't think it's as good a soundtrack as Donkey Kong Country games or the console arcade, but like it's still very good. So probably not maybe a 7. I think 7. I think 7 for the music. 8 is your rating, Sue? Yeah. Just remember that my rating for NES Battletoads is a 10. Keep that in mind. But this game is really cool and definitely well worth playing. All right. So, I mean, who here can request right now? Asian is still saving. And Nacho's, he sort of toyed with the idea of requesting a bad game, but he hasn't really committed. Mr. Leo and Skittles are both saving. Radon doesn't have ours. That pretty much just leaves Sapphire Drew, but where'd he go? What did he say he wanted again? Virtual Boy? But I don't know. Let me go back to my subscriber screen. So you can clearly see here, Virtual Boy is not one of the choices. All right. I even added new choices. I guess I could use the Retro Arc, but I've never even tried. Is it easy to do to run Virtual Boy in Retro Arc? It's the easiest setup. I don't know if I trust it. He doesn't believe in requesting games ethically. Yeah, I know. It's gonna sit here and just have a butterscotch until someone. Maybe Sapphire abandoned us. Maybe he got mad because I doubt it's that demanding to emulate. You know what? While we're waiting, I'm still not going to do it unless he like comes back to the stream, because I'm not going to start doing a request for someone who's not here. That's our general policy on requests. If you're not here, we're not going to start playing your game. I mean, you don't have to obviously be here the whole time or anything. If you had to get to do something, that's fine. But if you're not here, at least when we start it, then we'll play someone else's game. But let me take a look at the Virtual Boy thing here in RetroArch. Let's see, how to get a new core. They're called cores, right? How does this work again? Start core? Wait, what is that? What? No, that's not right. A Virtual Boy compilation for Oculus Rift? That would be a good idea, yeah. That would be pretty awesome. That'd be, I mean, that would be like a really good reason to get an Oculus Rift or those other fucking things. For 3, it would have been really cool for 3DS as well. Load content? No, wait, no, that's not what I want to do. What? No, don't do that. No, what did I do? Don't do that. Oh, download core. Oh, no. Task failed. Oh, why the task? This should be it, right? Modded SP4. What? I have the ZX Spectrum. No.
Yeah, Franco would just like look at Felix.
Is this what I want here? I don't know. I mean, I need someone. Maybe a Sapphire Drew is here to explain to me how to use this stupid thing. I've heard the whisperings from other people that I'm not the only one who doesn't really like this interface, or like finds. While RetroArch is a good idea in concept of having like one unified thing for all emulators or whatever, just doesn't find it like very appealing or intuitive to use. I don't know why it's not working. I'm pretty sure it should be the download core thing, but it's not working. Clunky. I would have to agree. The menu having your BS Classic. Well, I mean, it's not even the menu. The menu style is basically based on like PS3 and some of those like Netflix boxes that people have. But it just, I don't know, the way everything, it's hard to, it seems stuffed with so many options and doesn't seem very intuitive to like use or to make things work. Even though, I mean, I get that it should be simple. Like, I mean, you basically just download cores. You want to see how it works, it's not that complicated. Even though I'm pretty sure I know how it works and it wasn't working. I don't know why. Like, I should have. It's got to be... Where was I before? When you go to, like, load core, it should be this. It should be download core. When I click on this, it says task failed. Now, that can't be right. I'm pretty sure that that's not right. Like, it should be that. I think. Do I need to do the online updater? I don't know, man. People are like having... Yeah, I mean, well, that makes sense, but... Alright. I don't know. I'm not going to do it anyway if Sapphire Drew doesn't, like, show back up. This is nobody else? Yeah, I guess everybody's saving their hours. There are... Let's look at the list again. I know there's people that have, like, a ton of hours I would like to work on. Like, Demo comes to mind. She's not here right now, but she has, like, not, what is it? 8? Is it 8? She has 8 hours. Like, that's a good amount of hours. Dan Shoning's got an hour and a half. Creature. Whatever happened to Creature? You haven't seen him in a while. I actually would like to finish Heart of Darkness because that game's really cool.
connected to the internet? I don't know. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah, me neither, Skittles. Like, I find it easier to, like, set up the emulator, like, the separate emulators than, like, setting up RetroCore. But I think that, or RetroArch, but I think the thing with RetroArch is that it has some emulators in it for, like, certain systems where it's pretty much either the only or best option. So for certain kinds of emulation, like, maybe you just kind of need RetroArch. But when it comes to like the popular systems, I'll just stick with the emulators I have already. Yeah, Nachos? Is Nachos still here? Nachos, you're our only hope. I could just pick another game. Like, who else? Floxit's got a couple hours he's never spent, but he's only here once in a while. Nachos is 32 hours. Nachos, you got 32 hours, man. You sure you don't want to just, like, pick, like, some bad game? Or... Okay, now you can't pick stuff like no Fortnite. You can't pick Fortnite. But, I mean, you know, like, some bad retro game is fine. Or it could be a mediocre game. It could be a game you like. For whatever reason. Who else has, like, a lot of hours to spend? Ponicus has 1. Skittles is saving. He's got 12, but he's saving. Stackmaster. I haven't seen Stackmaster around for a while. I'm going to check on him. Wham has got 3 hours, but, you know, he comes around every once in a while. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some I'd like to work on, but... Oh, Ginyu. Ginyu's the one who always gets very excited, but he's not here right now. I posted in the Discord. I guess he's just not available right now. Hey, Grizzleby. So now we got suggestions. Yeah! Oh, Nachos. Nachos, you're at 34 months. I think, wow, you leapfrogged one, I think. Because it's on my sheet, I had you as 32, right? So I must have missed one of your resubs. But 34, wow, nice. That's so Raven. That's so Raven, I know. Mr. Leo is saving, he only has 1 hour and he's saving it for his own games. But I know That's So Raven is like a popular bad Game Boy Advance game that people like to make people. Brigand played that and he actually enjoyed it. Oh, look, Sapphire Drew is back just in time. We were waiting for you to come back so you could make a request. Did you miss it? No, you haven't missed you would have missed your chance, but nobody else had any ideas. Or nobody else wants to request. The only person, like, everybody's saving their hours except for Nachos. Nachos just has, like, no interest. Grizzleby has suggestions. Hey, Grizzleby, if you want to subscribe, you could get that request right now. Well, not anymore, because Sapphire Drew, I think, is going to take priority. Unless you do it, like, this instant. Sapphire Drew, we have to talk. I did take a look at RetroArch, and I couldn't figure out. You already played those? Those are the choices. You really wanted Virtual Boy. You have your heart set in Virtual Boy? All right. Well, maybe you can help me figure out how to, like, get this to work in RetroArch then. All right. I can't figure out how to download the core for or for anything, actually. Isn't it, like... So I go into load core, and I go to download core, and then this happens, see? Task failed. And I don't know why. Do you know why? R-Zone emulator. R-Zone emulator? What is that? I need to update. All right. Okay, well, if that's the case, then no Virtual Boy tonight. Yeah, maybe I haven't. I see. No Virtual Boy. No Virtual Boy tonight. You gotta pick something else. The R Zone. What? Is that a system? You gotta pick from one of the systems on the list down there. I even added more. There's more than there was before. My version is ancient. Well, yeah, because probably the last time I downloaded it. It would have been that last time that we needed it, that we were trying to, like, use it to run PS1 games.
which I think would have been like 2 years ago. What is R Zone? What is that? Just tell me. Is that an arcade game? Have you ever played Manhunt? No. Is that like a PC game, Nachos? Are you talking about like the PC game Manhunt? Wait, what is? No, I don't know what that is. Tell me what system it's on. Oh, entirely different server. All right, I'll have to fix that later. We'll have to look into that later. Oh, Tiger Electronics. Oh, I see. I mean, it would be cool to do Tiger Electronics games if we could figure out how to emulate those. Does RetroArch do that? To hunt? Are you literally requesting me to hunt a man? That's going to require a lot more money, much bigger investment. Yeah, it would be fun to do a Tiger Electronics game, but no, can we stick to the systems that are on the page? Virtually everything? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. We'll have to fix that later. You got to stick to the rules. The rules are one of those systems on the screen. Well, those are the things I'm willing to play. Rules make you sad? Well, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to make you sad, but I'm sure I would. I'll have to see if I can get that later. I added some things like PS2 and GameCube for people. Oh, and PC, technically, like, if I own the game, PC can be fine. If I don't, you can buy it for me. PC could be okay. They're technically not video games, they're electronic games. Well, yeah, close enough. They're probably more games still than, like, visual novels are games. Electronic games. I mean, video games are electronic games. It's a weird classification anyway. Electronic games even makes more sense as a term than video games. Nightmare Duraga? No, but I can get it. Or wait, do I have that? I think you might have asked that before. No, I don't think I do. All right, I'll get Nightmare Duraga. I think I can get that. All right, 1 second. A visual novel. That can. I mean, if you have a request for a visual novel, it could be arranged. There's no video component. I see. Nightmare of Duraga. So that's like, I know it's a PS2 Duraga game. Is that like a remake? Or is that like a different... What? Oh, I didn't find it. Didn't find it. Is it on here? Oh, is it called something else? Let me look in the alphabetical list. Neo Geo Pocket Color. Yeah, I remember that you wanted that. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. Well, I'll have to look into that as well. I'll have to update my RetroArch, I guess. So, Nightmare of Duraga. It's a Mystery Dungeon clone, but with Tower of Duraga theme. Okay. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, this site has... I didn't realize that this site is so limited in what games it has for the PS2.
The one that I've been using. It only has 5 games. Wow. Let me just make sure it's not under a different title. I just assumed they were all on there. Maybe I could get it somewhere else, but that'd be a website I could trust. Oh, it has an American release, huh? It's a cool cover. I can buy it on eBay in complete edition. Well, if I have to buy it, you're gonna buy it for me. So the fact that it's $10 is good for you. But let me see if I... Yeah, it should be in there, but it's not. Okay. I'll see if I can get it somewhere else. I might have found it. Okay. Downloading it now. All right, Sapphire Drew, I'm downloading it just for you. It's weird that this site does not have all the games. Let me look at this some more. It has no games under A. Under B, it has Ben 10, Black, Bully, and Burnout 3. I just assumed this website had all the games. Call of Duty 3, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Vortex, Nitro Kart, Crash of the Titans, Crash Twin Sanith. There's 4 Crash Bandicoot games for PS2? I had no idea. Yes, I'm buying it digitally, of course. Do you know how large the entire PS2 library is? It's huge. Yeah, I know. It's isn't it the biggest library? Like actually just the biggest of all time? The PS2 library? Wasn't it like I think if you, I forget the figures, but I think if you include like all games across all regions, I think it was something like 5,000 games. Maybe someone can look it up. So that's, yeah. But still, like this website has barely any, like it has like, seems like it has like maybe a couple hundred max. Like it's not even close to all the guys. Okay. I seem to have downloaded it. I mean, bought it from a store. Let me do my virus scanning. 2016. Is that across all regions or is that just US? I think I've seen this game before. I actually have wanted to try this game, Nightmare of Jiraga. I've seen a video of it before. Yeah, they are. That's true. That's why it's impossible just to have like every PS2 game. Maybe at least for me. Okay, I believe I have the game. Let's try it. Here we go. We're going to be trying the PS2